Hey, what's up everybody? Just making a quick update video to my weapons tier list. A lot has happened since I've made it. Super Earth was invaded, basically almost destroyed, but defended. And with that, we had a few war bonds come out since then, and weapon customization has come out since then, and a bunch of balance updates. So I wanted to just make a quick update to my tier list to kind of give you an idea of where I think these weapons lay and see how the new weapons update kind of altered where their position is in my fictional tier list here. All right, so let's get into it. So for the most part, I think most of the weapons are still in a pretty good place, but I just want to go through each weapon I think needs to be moved and give you the justification on why I think it needs to be moved. So we'll start from the very bottom, which I have is like my F tier, which is like the treason tier, and we'll just kind of move our way up to the top. So starting at the bottom here, the first thing I want to change and address most is the Lays 5 scythe and the Lays 7 dagger. The laser weapons I did not like the way they were. I did not like how inaccurate they were, and I did not like how they had a weird kind of recoil pattern to them. Since the new updates, I am happy to say that these weapons are amazing now. The weapon customization adds some new features, adds some new attachments for recoil, and it just makes them really easy to use now. Great accurate weapons that do great damage. So I'm happy to say for all our laser bros out there, these things are A tier for sure, and I think they're really good. And yeah, I think they're finally up in the A tier. So they also upgraded how fire works in the game, and it works a little different. So with that, I think I'm going to move the flam up to at least being usable, like in our B tier here, if you will. I think it's pretty decent now with the update, and I think it's I think it's usable now. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's usable. So for that, we'll just move it out of treason up into B tier there. All right, the breaker incendiary, also another controversial weapon that I kind of put in F tier just because the maniacs that use it. I think I'm gonna move it up to B tier because with the fire update, fire is a little bit more useful. It does a little bit more damage, and the Helldivers themselves are a little bit more fire resistant, so teammates won't just take you out with one little pebble of a hit on you. So for that, I think it's usable now. I don't think it's I'm still like, this is probably my controversial one. I just don't really like it. So, but I do think it is usable now, and with all that other things considered, I think it's a solid choice now. I don't think you'll be falling too far behind with it. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the A tier and see what needs to be adjusted here. So the first one I noticed right away is the Liberator Carbine. The Liberator Carbine is now S tier. It with its new attachments, it is incredibly good in a lot of categories. It's still light pin, but it does great damage. It has an incredible rate of fire, and the attachments make it very, very accurate, and it has a really good reload speed. It's a really solid assault rifle right now, and I definitely would recommend leveling it up and just checking out what it has to offer for you, because I think it's really good right now. The next weapon I want to kind of adjust is the Diligence. I do want to move it up just one more tier because, again, the attachments, the extended mags, the accuracy with it, it makes it a really, really good, solid DMR with a lot of ammo. And, you can put like a red dot on it and just go around popping heads with it. And it feels really good now with this new update. So for that, I just want to move it one grade up because I think it's an A tier weapon. The next one that has a huge update is the M98 Knight. This guy is S tier. It is, I think, might be the fastest rate of fire weapon in the game, and it is really, really good at dealing with waves of enemies. And you can get extended mags now and new sights for it, and it's just, I think it's a really solid gun. I think it's S tier SMG. It's definitely it's really benefited from the weapon update. So for that, I'm putting it in S tier. Okay, the next big one, the king, the R36 Eruptor. I am happy to say that this weapon is now S tier. The Eruptor is finally back to its former glory. It is such a solid weapon now. It can take out heavies, it can take out mediums, take out lights. It has a decent reload speed. The customization options give you better ergonomics with it. You can put on whatever sight you want on it, not just like a really long range sniper scope. It's really, really good right now. And I hope that it can maintain this through the next few patches. But I really love the Eruptor again, and it is solid S tier. I'm going to move the Redeemer up one just because I felt like I underrated the Redeemer. It's just a solid sidearm that has a fast fire rate and a great, ability to just kind of get enemies off you really quickly. So I think I've been underestimated there. So yeah, A tier. Okay, for my A tier weapons, I think they're all pretty solid. I don't really see anything I need to adjust there. Let's go to S tier. Is there anything that dropped down from S tier? I am going to move the Halts down one just because it doesn't really have too much you can change with it. And I think the other shotguns have some more options. So I think it's probably pretty much just in line with the rest of the other shotguns here. So I think that's okay to move down one. I'm going to move the Ultimatum down one as well. The Ultimatum is still really, really good. They kind of removed the ability for it to destroy some of the objectives. But that was kind of OP anyways, and I figured that wouldn't last forever. But it's still really, really good at what it does, and it still can take out like illuminated ships in one shot. But it's hard. It has bigger AoE now, but less core damage. So I don't know, but I just have to say I'm just going to move it down to A tier just to be safe. I still think it's like basically on the line for A and S tier. It's still really solid. Okay, with that being done, let's talk about the new weapons that I haven't yet addressed. So we'll start with the R2 amendment. This is a really, really good DMR light pen, but it has really high damage, so it's great for hitting critical spots and doing lots of damage. So for that, I'm going to put it in A tier. It also has a bayonet for melee that does extra damage, which is really nice. Really fast attack too. So yeah, amendment, I like it. It's really fun to use. Boom, A tier. The Deadeye. I'm going to put Deadeye also in A tier here. It's really solid. It has great damage, great armor pen. My only problem with it is the reload speed is really low, and it has a bit of an odd sway to the aim down sights. But other than that, it's really satisfying to use, and it's one of my favorite rifles to use right now. All right, the close quarter combat saber. This is S tier. I mean, this is one of the coolest items in the game. I love having a sword, and great. It does really good damage, and it has a really cool like animation, and yeah, obvious S tier right there. The Laz 58 Talon. This is a handgun, and came with the Borderline Justice Warbond, and this thing is actually S tier. Super good handgun, great damage. It benefits from being a energy weapon, so it has a laser weapon, so it has infinite ammo, as long as you don't break the coolant or whatever. And it's definitely more of a weapon for whipping out and taking a few shots and then putting away, because if you overuse it, it'll heat up really quickly. But under like slow sustained fire, it'll be fine. So yeah, for that, S tier. Dynamite. We'll put Dynamite in A tier. It has a fuse. It has really good AoE damage and just good damage overall. The only drawback is it has a fuse, I guess. I mean, that's not really too bad, but yeah, I think it's just good. It's definitely an A tier weapon. All right, the Pyrotech grenade. We'll just put this guy safely in B tier here. It's cool looking. It catches things on fire and explodes, but yeah, it's just more of a cool thing than anything else. But yeah, pretty much I think that's about it for my updates to my tier list. So yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you feel like I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely look over it. And have a good one. See ya.